Welcome everyone to race number 5 here at the Chicagoland Speedway. Brad Cheston is on pole for today's race. Here are your full qualifying results, and let's take you to trackside. So we usually don't come to Chicagoland this early in the season, but figured why not? Homestead was on the schedule, but
drivers, start your engines!
And I should have known the race command was coming up. But I figure I want to save Homestead for the season finale. Or maybe. Might be a small change as, we got trouble with the 3 car. Already having issues here. Wes McCoy has stalled on the start. So I guess we will start the race without him. So Brad Cheston on pole alongside Tony Green. The Spire Motorsports cars take over the front row, followed by the 48 of Kenny Johnson, and then Michael Brown, the Las Vegas winner. Then we have Dalton Johnson, the Atlanta winner, and Carlos Rodriguez, Zachary Taylor in the 16, the Phoenix winner, and then Wyatt Quall in the 17 in 8th place. Then rounding off the top 10 will be Al Agassi in 9th and Rosero Zer in 10th. Alright, we're getting ready to go green here at Chicagoland Speedway. Here we go. Pace cars off, getting ready to go green. Green flag is out. We're back, or we're underway here at Chicagoland. 48 gonna make it 3 wide into turn 1. He wants to take the lead now. Tony Green gets pushed up to the outside. Here's Dalton Johnson in the 4. He's peaking. The 16's gonna make it 3 wide for second. And now for the race lead. He power drives on the bottom line. He takes it. 4 wide coming off turn 4. But it looks like everyone makes it through somehow. They might not the next lap. Guys are going hard. Go to 38, really pushing on that 71. The old one also nearly gets turned. Yes, I was gonna wreck this time around. No, they stay clean. Clean and green. The top 2 have pulled away. Taylor and Fitzwater Sr. So 2 of the Zacharys are 1-2 right now. The 88 gonna run the outside. Trying to get a run here, get the momentum. Abraham is in 3rd. Dalton Johnson, and then the battle for 5th. Here's the 01 and a 23. The 9 and the 42. They keep it together. Here comes the 88. Gotta run. Looks to the low side. Not quite there yet. 4 makes a pass for 3rd. 3 wide, 4 wide actually. There's a 47. Now they'll side by side and he'll clear the 48. Go to 1 in the 38. Another close call right there, but they hang on to it. It's been a wreck fest these first 4 races, but today, I think they're sick of crashing all the time. Here goes Keith Stevens. Oh, the 2's in the wall. He'll hold up the outside. The 34 is behind. Little contact there between a 99 and a 38, but all is good. At the line, the 88 led that lap. And here comes the 60 of Ibrahim, going to take second away. And it'll be 3 wide for 3rd. And here comes the 6 now, Sam Oscan. The 17, big run on the 35. Kind of drifted up a little bit. Slight contact. Taylor cutting to the bottom. Gonna cross over. Get a spot back. Here goes the 6. Oh, on the 4. Nearly dumps him. Alright, 7 laps completed, and so far we have no caution yet. The 3-car, Wes McCoy, looks like he did not start the race at all. He is out. And Ibrahim putting on the pressure on the 88. Not going to make a pass yet. Alright, here he goes. Into 3 and 4, looking in the inside. Side by side, who's going to lead this lap? And Fitzwater Sr. will take that lap. But this time Ibrahim will get him in turns 1 and 2. And he is clear. And we got ourselves a new leader, unless the 88 can cross back over on the inside. Not close enough to make a move here, but maybe in the turns. There he goes to the inside line. Ibrahim trying to block. Well, he got that lap. Still side by side. Now the 88 clears. Here's the 17. Another RFK car. Now he's up to 3rd. Whoa, to 56 and to 10. Nearly wrecking. The 4, Dalton Johnson. Looking on the inside of Taylor here. 10 laps completed. Still green. So many close calls. And they've come... And still no wreck. Not even a spinner. 3 wide to 24 on the inside. He picks up 2 spots with that pass. Here's our pole sitter, Brad Cheston. He's all the way back here in 21st, but now I think he's in 20th. Whoa, got a car on the apron. No wreck. Light still green. 19th now. From the spectator view. 88 still got the lead. But not anymore. Ibrahim retakes it. Trey Wright in the 66. He's moving on up. He's up to 3rd. Got a lot of Fords running up here in the top 10. Got 4 of them in the top 5. And okay, well, yeah, mostly Fords. Super fast today. Chicagoland's always been a very fast racetrack. We like the speed here. Someone spit out maybe? See some skid marks. Nope. Oh, look at this. 34 up against the wall. They were 4 wide for a brief moment. I thought that was going to be the caution right there. The big wreck. Eventually someone's going to get turned. I don't know how they're doing this without at least one crash. So many drivers hooking each other, but not enough to spin them out. Here's the 54. Battling with the 24. Three wide here. Here's JP in a 38. Finishing 3rd at Las Vegas. After getting held up by lap traffic that cost him the win. Right now he is running in 18th. Now 17th. And whoa, up the racetrack to 6 and a 62. Into the wall. Close call. Another close one. Oh, the 77 is there. He tried to get it on the inside, but couldn't. Trey Wright has moved up to 2nd, it looks like. He's got by the 88. The 4 has fallen back as the 47 and the 44 have gotten by. Campbell Barsh up here in the top 10. Dalton Johnson right behind him. I want to keep an eye back here because they're still bunched up pretty good. Eventually they're going to wreck. There's no way they can keep it green all the way through. I don't believe it for a second. Tony Green, who started 2nd in this race, he's fallen back just like his teammate. 27th the last time around. Now he is 24th. And they really dropped like a rock here. They could not hang on to those top spots for long. Michael Brown in the 11, the Vegas winner. Got the 56 looking underneath. They're side by side, and almost. That was gonna be it. If he hooked the 20, for sure that would have been a crash. 88 is retaking second, and he's 2/10 back the last time around. There's a three-way battle for second place here. Ibrahimov enjoying this lead. Ooh, contact. Slight contact, all is good. If we do go caution free, that would be the first Chicagoland race to go caution free out of all the tracks. 44 now. Gets by the 10 and maybe the 47, and he does. Closing on the leader. Ibrahimov with the block on Trey Wright, but he's not going to have it entering turn 1 to the inside. And the 17 car is there as well. Wyatt Qual. Battle for second between the two RFK cars as Trey Wright takes the lead. Getting ourselves a new leader here. Whoa, here we go. Almost again. Wow. Ryan Butcher and Carlos Rodriguez nearly sent them in the grass. I thought they were going to get stuck to each other. There's Brad Cheston on the 10. Whoa. Slipped up a little bit. He's worked his way back up into 9th place. He is pushing hard. Last time we saw him, he was in below 20th. Now he's back in the top 10, and he'll pick up another spot against the 10 car. And here's Wyatt Qual in the 17. He has closed the gap on Trey Wright. Not quite there yet. Here's the back of the pack once more. Still pretty close. Very close racing. Spread out just a little bit. The 34? No, that's probably... Oh, and speaking of the 34 at 20. There's a 21 now. 20 was nice. Nathan Orman. Here's the 1 now. He's going to get another spot, or lose another spot. Probably more. 3 wide. Into turn 1, as well as the 71. He'll pick up a spot. 2 spots, actually. Half a second lead right now, at the moment. Trey Wright has over the 17 of Wyatt Qual. There's Ibrahimov, and then there's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Cole Sampson in the 47. Sampson gonna get make a pass, move up the 4th. Here goes Campbell Marsh with a big run. He might get them both. No, he'll get them both, right? Great pass by the 44. He moves up to 4th. Here's a cluster of cars here. That outside groove is just terrible. Look how quickly David Davison catches up to Tony Green. He goes way up top. 3 wide through the tri-oval. The 16 of Zachary Taylor is here. He has fallen like a rock. Still got some pushing and shoving going on. Two's looking on the inside now. Four of Dalton Johnson, he's outside of the top 10. Here's 10 and 19 almost. Johnson will take advantage of that. Currently the last car is a 40, 10 seconds back. Don't think we're gonna catch him. Qual has the toe, and he's gonna look for the race lead to the inside to 3 and 4. And Qual is now the new leader. Oh, trouble. Car spinning out. It's the 7. Oh, it's the leader. Qual in the 17 is wrecked. Oh, careful. Oh my god, everyone misses it. So it looks like we will not have a caution-free race. Trey Wright's the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, we turn away from the leaders for a little bit. See if there's any other battles going on. And the second we do, Qual gets turned, and it was from the 66, no other, coming off turn 4. I knew it. It's going to happen eventually. There's no way they could keep that up, and it was coming off of turn 4 with the leaders. So he hits the wall, and he stopped in the middle of the racetrack, and everyone was able to avoid it. Now that would have been a nasty hit. Oh, the 56 was super close. A lot of close calls. So many of them. And he kind of turns left a little bit, then back to the right. Oof. So, single car wreck. Let's go on board with Trey Wright. He's got to run on the inside. And he catches that 17 coming off 4. Imagine this coming to the checkered flag. We almost had that happen once with the leaders. Hits the wall slightly. But it might be enough to affect the arrow, of course. This isn't a short track. And we're going super fast. Wow. That was close. Well, the caution was going to come out eventually. But didn't think it would be the leader who was going to be the one to bring it out. First caution of the day. Let's take you back to the restart. Alright. So the 12 with no fuel. And the 17 is out completely. Okay, that's interesting. Chat box doesn't say anything, so David Davison is out. There were green flag pit stops. So I guess the 12 had a much bigger issues there. Pace car's off. Here we go. First restart of the day. Green flag is out, back on our way. The 66 with a great start. Three wide, a lot of 3 wide action going on here. Ten and 23, yep. More cars back there. Gonna come back up the racetrack and into the wall. And how many is this gonna take out? And up there, and they're all piling up. Oh, and the 51. Oh, that was a massive hit to the outside wall. Taylor's in it there as heavy damage. More cars wrecking up ahead at 2 in the 41. Cautions breed cautions. They got lucky on the start of the race, and the 24 not happy for some reason. Yeah, he did cause the wreck, but he didn't wreck him or wreck her. And Cody Smart, now that damage right there just added even more. That takes him out. Leader is someone, 66. Yep. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. So Dylan Cunningham and then Ramian Fisher coming off turn 4. He hooks him all the way down to the apron and into the grass, and coming back up the racetrack wasn't quite clear. Back into the 23 and into the wall head on. And here comes the rest. Ibrahim, and there's the 47 also avoiding it. Cole Sampson, but then everyone else started to pile right in. And look at that hit from the 51. That was a huge one there. And the big one strikes entering turn 1. Not coming off 4. And nobody went upside down. Let's go on board with Alexander Rowe in the 51 here. Took one big shot to the right side. Yeah, that car quickly redirected to the outside wall. Got into the 45 and then somebody else, and man, does he hit that wall hard. Couldn't get on the brakes in time. Then up ahead, saw the 2 and the 41. Anderson was all the way down on the apron, and he kind of slid up and did even more wrecking up there. Collects the 41 and the 4. They hit the wall pretty hard. There's a 5 with a lot of smoke coming out, so he's done for the day. And then we saw Jonathan Wong in the 42 get on 2 wheels for a brief moment. Same thing. Came back up, just door slams the 44. And nearly tipped right over. What a wreck. Well, for Chicagoland standards, this is actually pretty moderate. Then the 24, she just runs to the back of the 23. So indirect payback or direct payback in a way. And Cody Smart, the unlucky driver, to hit him, adding even more damage to his car. Probably would have still continued. And Cody Smart not having a good start to the season. Las Vegas, he was having a good run. Then he got involved in a minor crash until oncoming traffic and made it a major crash for him. So our second caution of the day will take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So 28 cars left, 25 of them on the lead lap, 11 to go when they take the green flag. Will we see another yellow? I think so. Mine up? No. Alright, here we go. Gonna say something, but yeah, forget it. Still got a lot of cars out there. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. The 88. Looking. There he goes. Gonna commit down into turn 3 and 4. Tony Green right behind him, giving him a little bit of a push. Some contact there, but all is good. And Fitzwater Sr. is back to the top spot. Green is second. Here's the 01. Ryan Butcher in third. Keith Stevens moving up to fourth. 38 nearly gets turned by the 60. Side by side here for the race lead, and Green will take it. And here comes Butcher as well in second. Oh, to 38. Oof. Another one. Another close one right there. Oh, to 34 and the 43. Somehow didn't take it any further. Laid off just in time. Side by side for third. Top two going at it for the race lead. Stevens in the 99. Looking for redemption after Phoenix. Led the most laps. Side by side. Fitzwater Sr. looking to retake it. And here comes Stevens. Gonna zoom by on the low side. Up to second now. Trey Wright. Oh, Trey Wright is going to cause another wreck. Laid off of him. Butcher takes full advantage. I thought I was going to cut low and hook the 0-1. Looks like he was about to. Ibrahim and JP, 3 wide. Now back to side by side. Close battle for the race win at this point. Coming to 5 laps to go. Stevens in the 99, their teammates, the Trackhouse cars. Steven looking low. 88 with the block. Still there, not going to make a pass here yet. Side by side, third place, maybe 3 wide if JP gets there. Stevens gonna wait. 88 doing the best he can to hang on to that race lead, but Stevens is right there on his back bumper. He'll have to give way. 4 laps to go, side by side. 88, 99. And Stevens will clear, and he's taking the lead. Uh-oh, slow cars, 2 of them. Now Stevens, he tries to put the block. That's not going to work. 3 laps remaining. And the 88's going to retake the lead. Ryan Butcher and Trey Wright going to take 3rd and 4th. Trying to spoil this Chevrolet party right here. With teammates as well. We're coming to 2 to go now. And we're closing in on lap cars. The leaders didn't have to deal with any slow cars all day until now. Oh, this is bad. To the inside they go. The 99, oh man, he just squeezes down low. Everyone else gets held up. This might cause a wreck. Might need to go to overtime. Just in case. The 48's going to power drive through. Oh, here we go. Caution. Did I get it in time? Yes, I did. I knew they were gonna crash. I knew it, and that's not what the Trackhouse cars wanted to see. It was gonna be down to those 2. Oh, Trey Wright's out. Dalton Johnson, heavy damage. Anyone else? 34 looks like he's in it as well. All right, caution is out for the 3rd time. Let's take a look at the replay. Luckily, I had my mouse hovering over that box. So Trey Wright. And then the 38 as well, or not really the 38. So they got into the lap cars. The 60 goes spinning, whoa, on top of the 01. Slams the outside wall, collects Brad Cheston and Matt Gomes in a 34. And then the 43 as well, collected. Close call right there. And then, oh, there's that big hit from the 4. Did not flip him over at least. Dalton Johnson was only back here. Because we go on board with Johnson. Misses the 60, but did not miss the 66 as he comes spinning down in front of his path. No chance to react. Yeah, unfortunate right there. These guys were leading it all. Mostly running at the front for most of the race, and then had that one wreck with the 17. That caused the yellow. And it had the big one. Stacked everybody up. And wow, that 66 just jumped into the air randomly. But yeah. So let's take a look at the how close it was from taking the white flag. So actually let's go on the onboard instead. So light's still green, and then there's the yellow. Oh man. Like, what is that? Maybe like 10 yards? 10 yards. from making it. The white flag flew, but then the yellow came out. As long as the leader takes it, we will not go into overtime. But he was oh so close, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and it would have been an easy win because he'll get the race back and no one else would. Or it just would have been down to 2 drivers. Alright, let's take you into overtime. Alright, so overtime finish for the 2nd time this season. Would have done the wave around too, but yeah, I gotta get used to that. 22's got mechanical issues, looks like, but nothing yet. Pace car's off. Here we go. 43's coming down pit road as well. Alright, 2 laps to settle it. Green flag is out. Back underway. Here goes Kenny Johnson, 3 wide. That 48 car has been running mid-pack all day. Now he has a big shot to win this race. He clears the 88. Oh no, and there they go again. Stevens on the wall. Car wrecking down there. Another caution again. Now they're wrecking even more, I think. 56. Maybe not. And we're not done. So Kenny Johnson takes the yellow. We'll take a look at the replay. So take a look here. Tim Randolph in the 56, the 2 Bass Pro cars. He hooks Keith Stevens, hit the 9, but sent himself in front of the 19 and big slam and upside down he goes. So our first flip of the day, he gets back on all 4s, doesn't go tumbling, but then he tags the 2 car. But luckily no one else was in it. So a crazy flip, hit the wall so hard, it went upside down. A wild ride, big hit for the 56. Let's go inside instead. Almost directly head on. Don't think we've seen a flip on the back straightaway for a long time. There's a 1 car. Oof. That was close. It's the 2 of Max Anderson was the unlucky driver. He keeps rolling though. He keeps going. Rewind this a little bit more. As you can see on the left hand side of the 56. Man, what a hit. Such a nasty hit. Comes sliding back, spinning out. Just clips the 2 car. Not a big impact. Still caught the wall, of course. But it wasn't so big. Don't think he'd be out. But yeah, that's what happened to the 2. Alright, this time I'm going to do the wave around. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. 2nd attempt at a green, white, checkered finish. Alright, getting ready to go green. So the 62 is back on the lead lap, as well as the 43. And the 20 and the 41 are now back 1 lap down. Oh wait, the 43 just retired. Okay. No, yeah. Anyways, alright, here we go. 2nd attempt and an overtime finish. Kenny Johnson is the leader. Will they make it back this time? Better get ready. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Oh, Michael Brown with no front end. He's going to be so slow. Green takes the lead on the restart on the outside. Everyone's scrambling. Got a lot of damaged race cars in the way here. Keep an eye. Actually, I don't think we can. 11 gets out of the way. Back to our leaders here. Nope, Tony Green. Oh, they're all coming down pit road. Oh, they're running out of fuel. All the leaders are coming down pit road. No, caution is out. Caution is out. Yellow is out. 8 car is the leader. What is going on today? Johnny Cox is the leader. Anderson is 2nd. And we'll have a 3rd attempt. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see here. Everyone, I think some drivers are running out of fuel here. There's the 11. He's so slow. And the 01 car as well. And the 1 catches the back end. And he collects the 9 and the 20. And that's what caused the crash. So check a lightning blaze spins out that caused the yellow. Kind of a really small crash, really. But I guess we'll go again. Line them back up. Yeah, all these leaders just ran out of fuel. All of them just coming down pit road. Yeah, pit strategy isn't really a good thing here in this game. Yeah, but we all knew that already. Still, one of the best. No, the best. Alright, so we'll line it back up again for a third attempt. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, this is going to be a super interesting restart. Well, I gave the 41 and the 20 a wave around, but it looks like they went back down pit road and got put a lap down again. Green is now somehow a lap down. I think he might have accidentally or stayed there a little too long there. Alright, so, okay, this is going to be weird. The 9 car's out for his crash. The 8 car with no front end is leading this race. The 2 car, if he didn't crash, he could have won this thing. He would have. Either the 2 or the 8 or the 2 would have won. As all the leaders ran out, but then the caution came out, so they stayed on the lead lap except for Green for some reason. Alright. Here we go. The record is 5. The record is 5. This is our third attempt. And an overtime finish, green, white checker, whatever you want to call it. I say both. But here we go. Pace car's off. Better get that mouse ready just in case. Here we go. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. Pretty even on the line. But I doubt they can maintain their speed. There goes the 88 and the 40. And they're going to go 4 wide. Cole Sampson all the way on the bottom. Picking up all those spots. 8 to 3rd in 2 corners. Here comes the 40 of Jaron Cowden to the inside. Fitzwater Sr. going to hang on. Better get that spectator cam. The 54 and the 11 and now the 8. Light still green, still green. Okay. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. So 3 attempts there will be. And Fitzwater Sr. has got a nice lead here. Cole Sampson in the 47 clears the 40. He's going to have to send it in there hard. Into 3 and 4. Nope, he's not going to make it there. Coming to the checkered flag. And it's going to be Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He'll take the win at Chicagoland. A lot of cars on pit road right now. Well, at least he still got it at the end. Yeah, that was some chaos. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. Well, there you have it. What a weird Chicagoland race this was. The first half was all clean and green. It was just, we had like a lot of close calls, but no one wrecked until Wyatt Quall got turned by Trey Wright. That caused the first caution. Of course, that stacked him back up and wrecked, and then it just led to all of this crazy, this wackiness. So Zachary Fitzwater Sr., well, at least he came back and got the win. Yeah, that would have been a weird winner if they didn't crash again. Yeah, Johnny Cox was gonna win that race with half a race car, but then the 1 got into the back of the 01 and the 9 caused another yellow, and they were able to cycle back and get back on the or get bunched up again or whatever. Cole Sampson second, Darren Cowden, then Keith Stevens, Kenny Johnson, JP Latiro, Jonathan Wong, Carlos Rodriguez, Ryan Butcher, and Dylan Ibrahimman. So 19 cars finished the race. I know the 60 and the 47 are listed as retired, but it's counted as a finish. Here's the rest of the race results, and don't forget the 3 of West McCoy with a mechanical failure before the start of the race. So obviously he finished 42nd. So yeah, this has to be one of the most weird, random, wild Chicagoland races we ever had. Usually doesn't come down to this, but yeah, I don't know what else to say other than crazy. But yeah, that is it here today. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. was almost lost this one, but kind of did, but got a little couple breaks with the yellows, climbed back up, won the race. So really good drive for this 88 team. He was strong all day long. So yeah, and some of those other guys like Cowden, I saw Cowden at the back of the pack for the entire race until that caution came out, and somehow found his way up to 3rd place. So good for the 40. At the 42, got into a crash. Got on 2 wheels, but he finished 7th. And those other guys, Johnny Cox and Max Harrison, well, they still finished 12th and 13th, so not too bad. Still would have been funny if one of those guys won. Really funny. It's like, what the hell? What happened to all leaders? All right, we'll take you to victory lane.